This Ill Bill, Dirty Bill videos again. I'm taking an interview with my man, what's my man name?
Jamil, Virginia L.
Jamil, Virginia L. What's up, Jamil, man?
I'm going to give a message to people, wake the people up, especially black people who've been the sole victims of these government experiments. AIDS, West Nile virus, Ebola, H1N1, whatever they call it.
H1N1.
Right, flu. All that's man-made is curses.
Right.
It's biological during warfare. Now people need to wake up and find out what's going on because the government doing all kinds of evil right on your nose. You can't see it.
Right.
While we sleeping, they're creeping. While we dreaming, they're scheming.
I like that.
And remember, never trust the media, what you hear on the media. If they don't teach you right, they're not going to treat you right.
That's right.
Rather, if they don't teach you right, they're not going to teach you right.
Okay.
So people should be well educated, not miseducated.
Right.
You gotta have an overstanding. What is overstanding? Above understanding. You had to understand just a level of doubt. When you overstand, you're above doubt.
I like that.
You need right knowledge, right wisdom, and overstanding, as taught by Dr. Malachi Zodak York.
Okay.
Who's been victimized by the government down in Putnam County, Georgia, when they tore up Tamaray, the New Egypt.
Right.
Just like they did with in Tulsa, right? They destroyed Black Wall Street.
Right.
In Greenwood, Oklahoma, in 1921. Same thing going on today. Nothing changed. It's the same old 369, just evil being arrested out against our people.
Right.
You wake up and know what the hell going on. Some people just don't want to wake up. They're still blinded by all kinds of lies, false religion. You know, things to keep their mind in fear and doubt.
Right.
This government controlled under 5 principles, which by the 5-pointed star in the American flag. Opposition, superstition, ignorance, self-hatred, lies, and fear is part of the things that come out of that. With the 5 principles or 5 points under the American flag,
right.
And the 5 star represents polytheism, belief in many false gods and religions, politics, science, control of the mass of the people, psychology, control their mind, philosophy, teaching not based upon fact, only theoretical, and finally technology, science of punishment. That means prisons and jails.
Hey, look, you're a sharp individual, man. Where you get all your information from?
I do a lot of research because I realize you're not going to find it in your regular library. You're not going to find it in your day's public schools. They want the truth told to the masses of people, especially black people who have been in the spell of darkness so long.
You know what? Sitting across the street looking at you, I would think that, look at this weird dude, look what he got on, and I would never have imagined that you would be this intelligent. You know, you got a whole lot to tell people, man.
Oh, yes. Well, see, what they call weird is really artistic.
Right.
You know, it's nothing weird at all. It's just something artistic. You know, people got to understand it. That's just a Nubian crown of glory.
Right.
Something that's the greatness of the African continent.
Right.
Long before what's called Africa, but it's just what it's called Nubia, meaning the land of glory.
Right.
Africa itself is a European name. It's not the rightful name of the motherland.
Okay.
It's a continent of many different states. It's like you got the United States and North America, you got many states. Like, for instance, West Virginia, Pennsylvania,
right.
etc. Same in the African continent of the motherland. This is a continent of many different states.
I want to apologize to you first and foremost for even judging you by looking at you. Hey, look, you are one of the sharpest brothers I ever talked to, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you some other questions. You know, you got political. Let's go get a little personal. How old are you, brother?
I'm 63 years old. I just turned 63 April 26, which was last Friday.
And what kind?
26, 1950.
Okay. What kind of music you listen to?
I like mostly soul, old school, R&B, jazz, reggae. You like hip hop too. Hip hop.